Go to sheets.google.com in any web browser, Chrome, Firefox, Safari, or Edge, all work perfectly. That single URL takes you directly to the Google Sheets homepage, where you'll see a list of any spreadsheets you've already created, plus the option to start something new. If you aren't already signed in to your Google account, you'll be prompted to enter your email and password right there. That Google account is your key to everything. It's free to create one if you don't have it yet, and it also gives you access to Google Drive, Docs, and Slides. Once you're signed in, you're ready to build your first spreadsheet. On that main Sheets page, look for the button that says blank or shows a plus sign, often labeled plus blank. Clicking that instantly opens a brand new empty spreadsheet. This is the clean slate where all your data will live. You'll see a grid of rows and columns, with letters across the top for columns and numbers down the side for rows. Every cell, each little box, is where you can type text, numbers, or formulas. Don't worry if it looks a bit empty at first. That's exactly how it should be. Now, before you do anything else, give your spreadsheet a name. At the very top of the page, you'll see the words Untitled Spreadsheet. Click directly on that text, and it becomes editable. Type in something descriptive that tells you what this sheet is for, like Monthly Budget 2025 or Team Project Tracker. Then press the Enter key on your keyboard or click anywhere else on the page, and that name is saved. Naming it early helps you find it later in Google Drive, especially if you create multiple spreadsheets. With the name set, you can start filling in your data. Click on any cell, say cell A1, and start typing a heading like name or date or amount. Press Enter or Tab to move to the next cell, and continue adding your labels across the top row. Those headings become the foundation of your entire sheet. They tell you and anyone else what kind of information belongs in each column. Below those headings, you can enter your actual data row by row. For example, if your first column is item, you might type coffee in cell A2, then press Tab to go to the next column and type the price. You can also use formulas like =sum B2 B10 to automatically add up numbers in a column, but even just plain text and numbers get you started. Here's the best part. Google Sheets saves everything automatically as you type. There's no save button to hunt for. Every change you make, every keystroke, every new row, every formula is saved to the cloud instantly. You can close the browser tab, come back hours later, and your spreadsheet will be exactly as you left it. That autosave feature also gives you a full history of changes, so if you accidentally delete something, you can go to File, then Version History, and restore an earlier version. If you make a mistake, just undo it with Ctrl+Z on Windows or Command+Z on a Mac. That keyboard shortcut is your best friend. And if you want to rearrange rows or columns, you can right-click on a row number or column letter and choose to insert, delete, or move them. You can also change the formatting, bold headings, adjust column widths by dragging the line between the column letters, or change the text color from the toolbar at the top. A common pitfall beginners run into is accidentally overwriting data. If you click a cell that already has content and start typing, you replace it entirely. To edit what's already there without replacing it, either double-click the cell or press F2 on your keyboard. That puts you into edit mode, so you can change just part of the text or fix a typo. Once your data is in, you can share the sheet by clicking the blue Share button at the top right. You can type someone's email address and choose whether they can view, comment, or edit. That's what makes Google Sheets so powerful for teamwork. Multiple people can work on the same spreadsheet at the same time, and you'll see their changes appear in real time. You've now successfully created your very own Google Sheet. It's named, it has data, and it's saved automatically in your Google Drive. From here, you can explore adding charts under the Insert menu, using data validation to create drop-down lists, or even linking cells across different sheets. The more you click around, the more you'll discover. If this helped you get started, consider bookmarking this page or saving the video for later, because once you know the basics, the possibilities are endless.